Hi guys, I'm Eileen and this is my brother which is studying at Inti College. So today I will ask you some questions. Are you ready to answer it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, for the first questions, what does creative thinking mean to you?
I think it's about coming up with new ideas and different ways to solve problems.
Okay, for the second questions, can you describe a situation where you had to think creatively to solve a problem?
Sure. At work, we have a deadline for a project. I suggested we use a different approach and some new tools. We help us finish on time.
Okay, for the third questions, who or what inspire your creative thinking?
I think maybe I get inspired by natural art and reading interesting article of book.
Okay, next questions. Do you prefer to work on creative tasks alone or in a team? Why?
I like both. Working alone help me concentrate, but working in a team gives me a new idea for others.
Okay, last questions. How do you usually come up with new ideas?
I usually writing down all my thoughts and take breath to clear my mind and sometimes talk to friends and colleagues for fresh perspective.
Okay, thanks for your interviewer. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Nageswari and she's my sister Revati who just finished her pre-university studies. So I would like to ask you a few questions about creative thinking. Are you ready to answer?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first question, what does creative thinking mean to you?
I think that creative thinking means an ability to brainstorm innovative idea to solve problem.
Okay, second question, can you describe any situation where you need to think creatively?
For example, leadership in a project where creative thinking is very crucial, where you have to, as a leader, you have to inspire your teammates, you have to motivate your teammates, and other than that, you also have to come up with some unique strategies to get an desirable outcome in your project.
Okay, that's a wonderful answer. So for the third question, who or what inspires you most in creative thinking?
For me personally, I love arts. I love doing arts during my leisure time. So that activity inspires me in creative thinking. It is because I would like to paint whatever I want. I will just throw out my emotions on the canvas, just whatever I want, without any self-doubt of what actually people thinks about my painting. Not at all. I don't have a self-doubt in paintings, so I think it turns out creativity for me.
Okay, for the fourth question, do you prefer to work on creative tasks alone or in a team? Why?
I prefer work in a team because it involves many people, so we can actually brainstorm many creative ideas. At the same time, it's less time consuming.
Okay, last question, how do you usually come up with new ideas?
I will think about the problem. I will analyze the problem, and I will think about what are the common ways that people usually solve the problem, and then I will innovate it in my way.
Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I'm here to interview my mom. Her name is Puan Malini and she is a tuition teacher for 26 years. And the questions that I'm gonna ask her is related to creative thinking. So the first question, what does creative thinking mean to you?
Hi. Actually, creative thinking is think something differently, and it must be useful and logic.
The second question, can you describe a situation where you had to think creatively to solve a problem?
Just say, is it in the classroom?
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Okay, if the lesson, is something like art, if they give anything that related to the arts lesson, they ask to draw or they ask them to do artwork, we can see the creative way how they use their creativity to make the art that they gave. From here we can see that means they must not follow what we have follow the subjective. they can think out of the box. So it will be help them to be get awarded lah.
The third question, who or what inspires your creative thinking?
Experience. Okay, so we have passed through a lot of things, so through the experience, and sometimes we get knowledge from the books and then media master. It will help a lot, okay, but still we have to go through a few things, so it will be great experience and will help in the creativity thinking.
Do you prefer to work on creative tasks alone or in a team, and why?
If team means better because we can get a lot of knowledge. Yeah, personally we can work in creative things, but we can't get a lot of knowledge about creativity. When it's teamwork, we can gather, and the problem which we're going to solve with the creativity, it is totally different than faced by alone.
And the last question, how do you usually come up with new ideas?
According to the situation and how to say, must be updated. If not updated, is not listened by anyone. Will be very old version. Must not. So we will be lost in one day, later like a dinosaur.
Okay, I am really amazed by the answers given by you, Mom. Thank you for your time, and I shall end this interview session. Thank you.
Thank you very much.